Let me know when we go back live and I'll talk again.
Well, I
Yeah, dude.
didn't go offline.
What happened?
Oh.
I don't know. We just lost. See, it's saying that I'm not dropping any frames. It's saying I have a good connection, but I looked over and saw that we had a twirly circle.
Okay.
Okay,
And you,
I think we're back.
Barf, you definitely froze.
You
Was it
came,
me?
yeah, you got
to us.
kicked out of Discord.
How's my sound? Am I a robot?
No, you're good now.
Good now.
You were a robot.
All right. Well, I guess you get to edit 2 independent streams together then today.
That might not be that.
Yes, it will.
Okay.
It never dropped for me. It's still going.
All right.
I'm still seeing a stream go live on. I don't know.
That's not what that chat room says.
All right. Well, Barf's
Anyway,
fixin'. I will beep, boop, beep. All right, for Guild Happs, you want to check out guild.converttoraid.com, but you also want to make sure you are in our Guild Discord. If you're not yet, I think it's just discord.converttoraid.com. Very simple and easy. Get in there, and you're going to see Guild Happs being announced there all the time. Plus, hang out in Guild Chat. Get Greenwall if you don't have it. I know every now and then I'll have a half hour, 45 minutes where I'm like, I'm free and I want to run something. And that's where a lot of my events come from, is my half hour, 45 minutes that I didn't know I was going to have that week. So make sure you're checking that out. But also, guys, there's all kinds of fun stuff happening outside of WoW, which is kind of amazing. There's Hearthstone things, there's Overwatch stuff. Just watch that Guild Discord. You'll see all kinds of great stuff. Maybe some Diablo 3 stuff now. Maybe. I'm not sure. But if you are interested in something and you don't see it happening, let me know. We'll start poking the right people and getting things in the right places so we can make these events happen. Although we are a Warcraft community and we will never forget our roots, as you can tell by people we have on, I like to classify us more as kind of like a Blizzard Entertainment players group, because we do so much outside of it when we have big events. So if you want something, let me know. We've done Hearthstone tournaments. We've done Heroes things. We can make it happen. I just need to know that the desire's there. So that's my.
And if
my
your
little
raid team
thing.
is progressing in Antorus, make sure the guild roster is up to date, and we'll be able to cover all the progression here on the show. We've got some kills to cover tonight. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. We still got some teams moving along. We got HTX took out Veramathras. Fallen Knights have killed Coven. And we have several folks that have taken out Agrimar, Bacon and Kegs, Hump Day Heroes, Rolling Thunder, and those highly offensive folks known as highly offensive. They all killed Agrimar, now working on Argus Heroic. Resolve got there ahead of the curve. Good job to those guys. And in the Mythic Arena, we've got Casually Elite taking out High Command. Edamame and Rectified both took out Eminar and are now working on Kingaroth. And that is the news.
That's some good news.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for my bird.
Oh, you got a
Right
bird.
on. Right
brought
on.
me-
You're
you brought me a
welcome. It's
bird.
our pleasure.
I had a wonderful
Thanks
time.
for staying. Thanks for sticking around until we got the oh shoot, Star Augur killed.
All right.
Was
So
that
real talk.
interesting or what?
Real talk. Heroic Argus is easier than Mythic Star Augur.
Right.
My goodness.
Yes.
Holy smokes. There's eyeballs in it, man. It's just, trust me. And it's not like small eyeballs. Like, you know them eyeballs that you kill sometimes, like with Gul'dan or somebody? Nah. This is a big ol'. This is like if you look over and you see the planet in the distance, the eyeball is like superimposed over the planet. Like it's a big one. And it'll shoot you dead. It's rough.
You're
It
talking
does
about
about
Star
28 million.
Augur
Yeah, I'm talking about Star Augur.
from
Star Augur.
Nighthold.
Mhm.
I am, yes. There's eyeballs in it.
Okay.
Okay, imagine you're looking at a planet in space, and then larger than the planet, like between you and the planet, is a big purple eyeball. And it shoots you with a large laser. We're talking like 75%, 80% of the room gets hit by this laser beam. Yeah.
But you were able to heal through it because you're 2 raid tiers away and running
No,
heroics.
you don't heal
I
through
was
it. If you
dead.
get hit by the eyeball, you die. Yeah, you get hit by the eyeball, you're toast. It's
I died in
about 30 million.
I died in
damage.
phase 1. Lonnie was like, I thought this kid said he was a paladin, man. Paladins don't die in phase 1. She would never say anything so rude. I'm kidding. Everyone was very lovely.
Lonnie can't reach over and punch Barth.
Right.
I don't know,
all
man.
she could do is reach over and
So
punch Ash.
it's such a ludicrous statement that I had to bust out. Yeah.
She just heard it.
Running some guildies through a mythic right now over there, so she's too busy to punch anybody.
Here's some things to throw.
Okay, so Ash, you have helped us out to get a few more raid teams on. I'm going to put you on the spot here. What raid teams? Give. No, there's no way you're going to be able to name every raid team that you'd want to hear. But if you wanted to hear, let's say 2 or 3 specific raid teams on here, what would you say?
Well, let me just open my spreadsheet with all the team names in here.
You didn't tell him not to open his notes.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't
not
ask him
like
to name every team either.
It's true. Well, let me name off a few. You probably remember interviewing these people more than I remember watching you interview them. So, have you ever had on Gluttons for Punishment or Banana Republic?
Both, I believe,
Okay.
but not recently.
I think it's been a while for Banana Republic for sure.
Yeah, definitely those. I would want both of them back really soon.
And I'm not remembering Project Fail Sauce. I don't know if we've ever seen them.
You know what? I don't know either. I don't think so. We need Project Fail Sauce on.
Another team that might be a challenge is Cat on Fire.
Because they raid at the same time as
They raid when we're doing the show. So I don't know if something could get worked out where we know they're covered for their raid, but maybe one of the like Spencer or somebody comes on. I know Spencer would be a good rep for them. So
It's too bad we didn't do it last month when I was in a different time zone. That would have fixed it.
That's not how that works.
We'll have to talk about it after the show then. You need to explain it to me.
It would be lovely to have Cat on Fire. It's a long-running team. I'm very happy that the High Gel Volunteer Fire Department is coming on, and Gruel's gone wild.
yeah, I was surprised to discover as I was looking into Gruel's Gone Wild because I knew they hadn't been on the show. They've been around for
A while.
quite
Yeah.
some time.
Mhm.
They've been around since Pandaria.
Yes.
So I was both surprised that they hadn't been on, having been around so long, and I was surprised that they've been around that long. I was looking forward to that. So
Yeah, the next few shows are going to be good ones. So if your team has not been repped, now especially if you're part of teams that we just said, you gotta poke your raid leaders, okay, and get them on here. Please.
super
We're
easy
just
to find me at Echelon on Twitter, Echelon in game. Send me an in-game mail. I will get you in contact with Sal because really Sal's the one that makes the magic happen.
No.
I just talk to you.
Don't tweet Sal directly.
Point you in the right direction.
She'll say the same thing she says to everyone. How dare you speak to me?
That's what I usually say. That's not true. But if you try to slide into my DMs, I won't see them because Twitter makes a differentiation between people whom you follow and people whom you don't follow. And I didn't know that.
Did you have a ton of requests to DMs?
No, but I had enough that it was embarrassing when I didn't see them. So like I recently got one that was a shout out for like a month ago, and I was like, oh my gosh, I felt so bad because I kept my DMs open on purpose because I want those DMs to slide at me, but I didn't see them. But you can tweet me and I will be nice. But if you do tweet me, I will say the same thing that I say to everybody else. Email me at convertedpodcast@gmail.com.
That's right.
Yes.
Because Sal gets organized for the show through her email.
That's true.
That is true.
That's how it works. Got to have a system.
And that's the system. I'm on Twitter all day long. It tweets just fly out because people are always like trolling me with like pictures of bodega cats or April Fool's jokes about finding glasses in Gilneas.
Okay,
and
I thought that was real because it was tweeted on the 31st. Listen, everyone, April Fool's is on April 1st. If you're tweeting ahead of the game, you're just a liar. You're just a liar. I'm sorry. Continue.
So
I was so upset because I wanted those glasses too, and as soon as I saw them, I was like, I know the one person who's going to appreciate this more than anyone else.
And I did. And I'm glad I saw your tweet much later because I looked at it and I said, "Oh my God!" And then someone had someone had went to try to find it and then posted a picture of them not finding it. And the thing is, you would have to get those glasses in game by running through the Gilneas starting zone. Yeah. And so it was a pretty good troll.
Oh my, it's Clark Kent.
Barf is not amused.
I wanted those glasses, man. I was
You're
so
right.
bummed when
I
the
am
shiny
the
sparkly
one-
glasses went out of rotation or whatever holiday nonsense Blizzard's pulling. Listen, let me transmog whatever I want. Blizzard, come on. And it doesn't matter. All right, I'm getting upset because I want glasses. All right.
I was upset about the glasses as well, and I'll tell you why. The thing that makes me most upset about the anniversary event glasses, I spent Time Warp badges on those. I spent Time Warp badge. I didn't. That's got nothing to do with their anniversary event. It's got nothing to do with that. Those are my Time
Valuable
Warp
currency.
badges.
Could have been using them for buying mounts.
And then
They
exactly.
also gave you exactly the amount of Time Warp badges to purchase that.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, but that exact amount could have been saved for mounts.
But I could have bought a pet that would stay with me all year round. Could have got a pet or a mount all year round. But instead, I get these glasses that disappeared. They poofed. I'm very sad.
Anywho, feel free to tweet me. I love tweets. Twitter is my favorite. Twitter is just my favorite thing. Facebook sucks. Hardly ever see it.
Tweeter.
But Twitter's where all my friends troll me, and that's what I like. That's how I like it.
Well, I think it's time for chat room for you to type your shout outs to me while Ash and Sal read the ones that you guys did on the Twitterverse. Speaking of the Twitters.
Deadgreed says, shout out to Deadgreed. Wow, what a good looking guy.
I put a question mark on the end. There you go.
Yeah.
See, he didn't actually use punctuation, so I took the liberty of. I figured he probably put a question. I figured he probably meant to put a question mark on the end of it. So, wow, what a good-looking guy. See,
that makes more sense to me.
It does. It makes way more sense when you read it that way. So
Okay.
Winchester says, shout out to Zandara for always being such a great raid leader with the rubber chickens, and for always being a wonderful and nice all-around person. You are amazing.
Yo, second. I'm just on board with that one. Seconded.
Thirded, and it's you are amazing, Kara. Because we call her Kara, but her tune name is Zandara.
Her Twitter, sorry, Kara. Right on.
Yeah.
Silverboat. Go Sal. What's Silverboat got to say?
Shout out to at Facepull CTR for providing AOTC guild support runs. Ran with them last night and got my friendship burb.
Woot.
And shout out to Galvanid Online and his guildies in vet. I'm going to start over because I can't read this when you're typing. Okay. Shout out to Galvanid Online and his guildies in Vex for helping out last week in my heroic TOS event. You guys are the reason we were able to finish.
And Tink says, shout out to Bell Schnickel for being a stud, Summer Sal for missing me tremendously, and
really?
Turarch for being mind-blowingly hot. Bartholomew for emceeing this shindig with grace and candor. P.S. Thank you, Totemly Drunk, for the sagely advice.
You know,
Not gonna
you
call
can do
me
a
hot.
lot
I
worse
see how it
than
is, man.
getting totemly drunk. We'll let you know about how to play any game better. I'll tell you what. What you got for us, T?
We are actually lacking. We don't have any chat room shout outs. I'm gonna give it while I'm talking just a second. But I think we're ready to move on to our own shout outs.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would like to shout out to Sylvic, the DK who said hi to me while I was questing in High Mountain a few days ago. Yeah, he's guilty. He came over and he's like, "Are you Sal, the shaman?" And I'm like, "I mean, I'm a shaman named Sal, but are you the
You're
Sal?"
the
And I'm like,
Sal,
I'm Sal. Nice to meet you." He's like, "But you're the podcaster, Sal." Yeah, okay, that's me. I'm the Sal. Yeah, so that was really nice. That we bumped into each other and I got to chat to him for a little while.
Well, I'm going to shout out a teammate who was super, super nice today. You know, Noble Garden just started, and apparently he spent all morning farming eggs, and so Lonnie logs on. She checks her mailbox. She's got this bunny in her mailbox from him, and I'm so jealous. Right? I'm just like, can't believe this guy sending my wife these expensive pets, and then I go and I just happened to check my mailbox, and wouldn't you know it, I had one too, and I was just like, now I feel like total crap, like I'm such a jerk. He's such a great guy. So thank you, Baristo. What a good guy. Just little things like that mean a lot. So
you got jealous because he was sending your wife expensive gifts.
But then he got one too. It's okay.
Yeah. And Lonnie is totally okay with it. She's okay if I'm jealous. It's all good.
Oh yeah, I'd take the pet. I'd be like, it's okay.
Yep.
How about you, T? You got anything?
Yeah. So on a slightly serious note, I'm going to shout out to Tink. So Tink has, and we've talked about this before, Sal's talked about it a million times, absolutely gorgeous wife and two incredibly talented kids, because I stalk you in all the social medias. Not stalk, we're just friends. And I love his shout outs that he does to us and particularly me. It's all in good fun, but every now and then those, like what he did today, it's just really nice to hear. And seasonal depression sucks, y'all. And it's April and it snowed. It freaking snowed, and it's like 20 degrees and it's supposed to be 60.
Too. Yeah,
I'm
in
not
April.
happy about it. But no, doing those nice things for someone, and it doesn't have to be like Tink does, but it really does make a difference. And we are in an awesome community, so never underestimate the power of going that extra mile or doing a shout out. That makes me blush, but still is much appreciated. When I read it today, because I have the converted Twitter, I was like, oh my goodness. But no, it's Tink, huge shout out to you. You were one of my biggest supporters and #1 fans, and I appreciate it a lot. So, yeah.
It's not.
And- Barf, go ahead.
Yeah, I got one really quick. Most of you know I host a Twitch stream. I have a Discord, and in that Discord, all the people who hang out there have been very, very helpful to me. I'm working on a project that I'm hoping that I'll have more to talk about on that next show. But they've been really great with suggestions and maybe try this, maybe try that type thing. So it's been a lot of that going on. So thank all you guys over hanging out in my Discord and in my stream. And also, shout out to Thrall, because he's my boy.
I have one more quick thing I forgot. So I am now, and the structure is weird, but I'm what would be the department head, my position in another player group called the Sovereignty, which is a really big deal, and I'm super excited. But the reason I'm mentioning this is on April 21st, we are going to be hosting a kind of a stream team boot camp on my channel. And it's not just directed towards the Sovereignty. It's going to be an open type of invitations in the works right now. But I'm really super excited and nervous because going back to the seasonal depression thing, streaming has been something where I've been very hesitant with lately because I don't think I'm good. But they are putting a lot of confidence in me to do this since I have this very mom-like manner. I don't know if you've noticed it on this show or not, but it's very mom and calm and not angry tone that some of these chaps that I adore working with, but are very aggressive. I bring a feminine touch, so I'm very excited and nervous. But the reason I mention this is it's not just a Sovereignty thing that's going to be open. And I know we have some people in CTR who've come in my chat and said, I want to stream, and we're going to help you press that button and take it to that network. Because even Barf can say, there's a lot of tech stuff that goes into it. I still have this microphone and I don't have a green screen, but I still hit the live button, and you don't need this microphone and you don't need the screen. You can do it. I did it on a really crappy camera for a while too, so
You don't even
I'm
need
really
a
excited.
camera.
And I'm not cheating. I do have a new camera. I have the 920.
The 920?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
just need to play the
like,
settings.
To hit the stream button, you don't even need a camera. A lot of people.
Oh yeah,
think
you don't
need
even
one.
know. No, you don't. And a lot of people do really well without it.
Mhm.
So I don't know what microphone this is.
Yeah, a lot of people are not comfortable being on camera, and that is totally fine.
It is.
You can still stream and have a wonderful time streaming and hanging out with your buddies without turning the camera on.
So I want to
Definitely
mention that. It's not a Sovereignty thing, but I think it's something that we have so many people in CRTR say they want to, you're going to get to talk to some people and learn how to, and you should do it. Just do it. Hit the button.
Cool.
Okay. My little side rant, sorry.
We did have a couple of chat room ones real quick. Do we want to do those before we get out of here?
Yeah. Drethan says, shout out to Namastia for our 20-year anniversary. Family that games together stays together. That is adorable. I love that.
Congratulations.
Shout out. And Winchester says, shout out to Echelon for always bringing us the rating news each and every week. And Tink also gave Esh a shout out for holding down the fort. And Ash brings up a good point. There is going to be a shout out to the SoCal meetup, Southern California, in a month. And I believe there is information on that in the latest newsletter that went out and in the CTR Guild Discord. I'm not in SoCal, so I haven't been keeping up on it as much because I'm in Iowa, but Ash will correct me. Yes, I got it right. Look at that.
Cool.
All right.
Thank you, Tink and Winchester. Appreciate that.
That is going to about wrap it up for us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank Navox and Geek Chic Lisa for the theme music. You can find us on Twitter at converted_CTR. Turarts is at Turarts. Sal is at Summer_Sal. Esh is at Echelon. And I am at Bartholomew_CTR. Sal, when is the next episode?
Our next episode is April 16th. It's in 2 weeks. And we're going to have the High Jaw Volunteer Fire Department on. Yay!
That's
I'm
awesome.
very
We can ask them
pumped to see
what
them.
has
That'll be
taken
very
so
good.
long. We can ask them what's taken so long to put out Hygel.
Well, they're about to have a really busy time with Teldrassil.
They're still okay. I mean, they're still cleaning up Hygel.
So, we'll see what they're gonna do about that.
So that's gonna be our sign off. For Turarts.
Bye.
For Sal.
See you later.
For Echelon.
Happy egg hunting.
And for myself. We'll see you next time, everybody.
You can follow the show on Twitter at converted_CTR. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Converted Podcast. And find us on our Twitch channel, Converted Podcast. And join us live every other Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern.
This podcast is a part of the Signals Media All-Star Network. For more information on this and other fine shows, go to signalsmedia.com. It's okay to stick our stuff in your ears. Really?